Before we get started, let me remind you that we are strictly using the Mongol 2 pencil. No other brand and no other number. It's just Mongol 2. Ball pen is not allowed, and of course, your favorite markers is not allowed. Strictly Mongol 2. Even if you see an instruction on the scantron that you can use a pen, strictly the answer is no. Mongol 2. And of course, please bring your sharpener for this pencil. Hi everyone, this is me, Nurse Radi, and welcome again for another tutorial. We're going to talk about scantron. Now, your scantron composed of the front and the back. Now, for the front, we have the examinee identification sheet. And of course, the easy indicator for that is the front has what you call this ID number. And then, the back naman is called examination answer sheets. This is where you're gonna answer. We're gonna talk about that later. Okay, so let's talk about the front. Now, simple rules needs to be followed. Now, I'm gonna put an X for those are not needed. You don't need to fill up this information. Okay? You have nothing to fill up in this information. For the test date, nope. No need to fill up that, and leave this blank, leave this blank. Okay? We need to go to the identification number. There you go. Now, I have an ID from one of my students. We have Althea. So, we're going to skip this name here. I'm going to focus on Althea Altes so that it will masulod siya dito sa masulod siya dito sa scantron. And of course, you notice here the ID number 02-2425-. We remove this dash. Okay? Okay, so we're going to transfer the information. So we write first the number. After we write the number, we start the shading. Again, do not forget to shade the numbers. We make sure the numbers are complete based on the information you provided. So we're done filling up the identification number on the front page. Time for us to write the last name and the first name. So we have here Alves Althea G. And then what we're gonna do next is the most important part is the shading. Again, don't forget to shade accurately. Kay kanisya ang basaho ni scantron. Okay, so we're done with the front of our scantron. Now let's go to the back part. So first things first is we need to fill up the information such as the name, the subject, the year, and the course, and of course the section. Hindi natin yan malilimutan. And of course, the identification number, we need to fill that up. And of course, the answer sheet number. Please do not write anything on this one, huh? Leave it blank, okay? Leave it blank. The most important set is this one here, the set A or B. Here, let's just give an example that this is letter A, so we'll shade this one. Okay, shading done. So that is set A. Make sure it's accurate, huh? Double check. Then, let's be familiar on the flow of the answer sheet. Again, look at this one. So, it's going down. So, yung direction is like this. Yung direction is from 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30. Then, this is the 31. Then, go down. Then, ganon. Ganon lang yung flow niya, ha? So that some student answered differently. They thought they're gonna end the flow is something like, they thought the yung flow is something like this and like this and like this and like this, and then found out, oh my god, the number 11 pala ito. So please, presence of mind. Okay, so use so once you're done answering using the questionnaire, then once you're done using the questionnaire, then that's the time you do your shading. So that's the time you do your shading. So here, I'm gonna start shading na. Your initial answers will be on the questionnaire, but the final answer will be placed here on the scantron. Ganun na kasimple. Okay? Please avoid na matamper yung dito. Please avoid na matamper itong black. Okay, so make sure that your hand is not sweaty, or you're not just crumpling this up. Do not fold, because it's very sensitive. You don't want your instructor to be doing it manually. So how are we gonna shade? We're gonna shade it like this. That's how we shade it. Okay, now do not shade doing like this. That is wrong. Okay, do not even shade like this. That is definitely wrong. What if you have a last name Abugaa and there's a hyphen? Okay, let's make that simple for you. So what we're gonna do is, you don't need to write the Abugaa here. Erase that. You place the A here. Then you start your shading. What if the name is Nino? So there is no Nye in scantron. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna look for the letter N to be shaded. So we're gonna shade letter N.